Alrighty, hello everyone, welcome back to the brand new honest reaction video. Today we're gonna begin listening to Invu album. I don't know if I should call it Invu or I Envy You. Anyways, Taeyeon's new album. This song is called Some Nights. 그런 밤. Does 그런 mean some? 밤, I know nights. Okay, so yeah, let's begin with this first one. Before we actually start listening to it, guys, make sure you check out my Patreon where you can see more than 500 exclusive reaction videos to BTS, Twice, Red Velvet, Dreamcatcher, IU, Blackpink, live stages by these groups, and also Taeyeon live stages that I don't post here on YouTube. And K-dramas, of course, like my Mr. Hotel de Luna, It's Okay to Not Be Okay, Scarlet Heart, Itaewon Class, Squid Game, and The Producers. So all of that is on my Patreon. The link is down below in the description. The sound is good. Let's begin. Actually, let's start by appreciating the color composition here. I like the combination of cold grays here, right? Some black and warmer beige in skin tone. That looks really, really good. Okay, some nights.
가장 높은 음으로 불러본 너의 이름 어쩌면 닿을 것 같아 가장 아픈 봄에도 기어이 꽃이 피면 나는 그게 내 잔소리 같아 이젠 긴 시간 속을 천천히 걸어서 들으기 싫어서 자꾸 사소한 일로 환하게 웃다가도 누가 울어도 이상하지 않는 밤 난 너를 몰래 떠올려
Interesting melody. So yeah, the instrumental feels really, really saturated in terms of its sound. It definitely reminds me of I Envy You, the title track. And I like the melody that she's singing right here towards the end. The light notes. Well, let me come back to the beginning. There's some, when she goes for the first note, there's some rasp right there. I don't know if that was intentional. She wanted to add a little more emotion, or maybe just, some mucus on the vocal folds, and then she decided to keep this take because it was emotion. Right? Oh, this sounds good. Again. Oh, yeah, let's transition back to the light singing. Wow.
긴 꿈을 깨지 않는 밤 근데 잊어도 이상하지 않은 날 보내줄 수 있겠지 그때까진 피하지 않아 그리움은 슬픔이 아냐 다른 시간일 뿐이야 So let the memories go on And let the
Listen to all the details in the instrumental. There's so many different sounds. It's just like I said, it's really saturated. The fullness and like the density of the sound is really high. I don't know how to describe it, but there is a lot going on in the instrumental. Definitely.
So let the memories go on And let the days go on and on So let me remember 오늘 같은 날이면
And still, you know, they balanced it out so well where her voice doesn't get lost in all that's going on, you know. It's still I wouldn't say it's in the forefront, like it's in front of the instrumental, right? It's louder, but it's just, you know, very coherent. They go together very well. The voice, singing, and the instrumental. So, this was Some Nights. Now, let's get to the lyrics for this one. All right, let's begin. Right. So, I'm actually kind of surprised. I think I got what this one is about. So, my theory is going to be it's about one of her friends, you know? Yeah, it seems like that to me. I don't really want to expand too much on that. Right. So, with this one, melodically, at first with the choruses, I wasn't really feeling them. Like, I didn't mind them. And of course, I'm talking about my subjective opinion about this one, my subjective musical taste. So I was like, yeah, they sound pretty good, but at the same time, they are not really grabbing me. So my favorite part of the song was definitely the bridge, just purely because of the melodies. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to do with the fact that she was doing high notes there. She could sing the low notes, you know, she could do the same melody but with lower harmony. It would work the same way for me, pretty much. I just really care about the melody, how the intervals go, and sometimes they work for me really well and I connect to them. Sometimes it's like more neutral. So this more neutral feeling is what I felt while listening to the chorus. And the bridge, even though yes, I did like it, I like the melodies in it, and overall I can definitely see the appeal of this one. It's very like it's very good at creating this specific atmosphere, you know. It doesn't, I think every person is going to imagine different things when they're listening to the song, but it really puts you in the atmosphere, you know, in the vibe. But still, for me, I'm not really sure about this one. Maybe I'll keep listening to this one from time to time. You know, if she happens to perform this one live, I'm definitely gonna check it out. But for now, I'll say like a little over neutral, but didn't really like this one, didn't really connect to it. Something like this. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Talked about pretty much everything. Really excited to see the next track. I know the next one in the list is I Envy You, but we're gonna skip it obviously and go to the next one. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching once again. Catch you all in the next video. As always, take care, keep listening to great music, and love. Hey everybody, welcome back to the brand new honest reaction video. Today we're gonna continue with the album, listening to Set Myself on Fire. And I just noticed it's a shorter one, you know, maybe like an interlude, although we're pretty much in the beginning of the album, or like I don't know, a post intro. I don't know, we'll see. So, or maybe it's just this kind of song that requires this shorter structure. So anyways, let's begin with it now. And boom, let's go.
혼자여도 난 괜찮아. 넌 그렇지도 않잖아. 그리 외로움 타면서 거짓말하지 마라. 요즘 너 일이 쌓여서 시간이 좀 필요했어. 그런 거 다 이해했어.
Interesting.
시간이 좀 필요했어. 그런 거 다 이해했어. 널 잘 아는 나인데 달아나려 하는 거니 나를 보지도 못하니 내가 그리 나빠서 니 나 듣고 싶지 않아.
Maybe I paused right before the chorus. It's alright.
그런 거 다 이해했어. 널 잘 아는 나인데 달아나려 하는 거니 나를.
Yeah, I really like the sound that came in right here. Just really like the sound of it, you know? The texture and the melody that she's singing to.
보지도 못하니 내가 그리 나빠서 니 나 듣고 싶지 않아. 더 많이 웃어도 슬퍼 네 옆에 있어도 멀어. 어떻게 해야 너를 잡을 수 있을까. Should I set myself on fire. 우리 더 멀어지지 않게 서로를 꼭 잡고 있어야 해. 너의 그 차가워진 맘을 깨울게. I'm gonna set myself on fire. 너는 여전히 잠 못
Wow, this is really interesting.
있어도 멀지 않아. 더 많이 웃어도 슬퍼 네 옆에.
So first it's like pretty there's definitely influence from hyperpop, right? It's kind of hyperpoppy. The quality of the sound of the bass line that they're using here. It's kind of electronic like this. Right?
있어도 멀어. 어떻게 해야
That you know? Also
어떻게 해야 너를 잡을 수 있을까. Should I set myself on fire. 우리 더 멀어지지 않게 서로를 꼭 잡고 있어야 해.
this part right here, even though there is percussion, right? There's kicks and something that
서로를 꼭 잡고 있어야 해. 너의 그 차.
kind of acts like a snare as well. Still, this part doesn't really feel that fast, you know? It doesn't feel like it's matching the tempo. Like, obviously, it's just an illusion, but still, you know, it's an interesting thing, interesting illusion. I wanted to point it out. So, even though there is percussion, it's pretty filled with percussion, the part still feels pretty slow. And like, and kind of flowing. Not do, you know, the type of beat that makes you want to move.
I'm gonna set myself on fire. 너는 여전히 잠 못 들고 그 이유는 나여야 해. 조금 더 무겁지 않던 그런 날들이 좋았어. 원하는 걸 잘 알잖아. 너는 그런 사람 아냐. 제발 나를 잊지 마라. 더 많이 너는 그런 사람 아냐. 제발 나.
So right there, I'm not sure if that's her background vocals or an electric guitar, but something was added to this pre-chorus to create that it's a little higher frequency. Just pay attention to, again, maybe the background vocals, maybe an electric guitar.
너는 그런 사람 아냐. 제발
Right? That ring, maybe it's actually both. Her singing and the electric guitar, that like ringing sound.
나를 잊지 마라. 더 말하지 마 그만. 더 많이 웃어도 슬퍼 네 옆에 있어도 멀어. 어떻게 해야 너를 잡을 수 있을까. Should I set myself on fire. 우리 더 멀어지지 않게 손을 꼭 잡고 있어야 해. 너의 그 차가워진 맘을 깨울게. I'm gonna set myself on fire. Set myself on fire. I'm gonna set myself on fire.
Oh,
Set myself on fire. I'm gonna set myself on fire. I'm gonna set myself on fire. I'm gonna set myself myself on fire. Yeah. Ooh.
You know what's really interesting about this part? Man, I'm pausing so much, but you know, it's how I do it. If you want to listen to the song, if you... This is a reaction, okay? If you want to listen to the song without interruptions, then go listen to the song. I'm talking about things I find interesting. I'm sure you guys don't mind. Like, I usually get these kind of comments only on comebacks, when a lot of people who haven't seen my channel before, and it's like their first time, so there's a lot of new people, and maybe they're not really used to it, so they say that. But anyways, so here I said background vocals, right? But it's actually which line is the background vocal? Is it her just going ooh, something like that, or singing "Set Myself on Fire"? Because they're pretty even in terms of the volume. You know? More like a duet with herself.
I'm gonna set myself on fire. Yeah. Set myself on fire. Set myself on fire. Set myself on fire.
Ooh, too. So here the melody got pretty minory, right? It's like, you know.
Set myself on fire. Set myself on fire.
Wow, this was really interesting, and okay, I'll save that for the final comments. Now let's get to the lyrics, see what it's about. Okay.
혼자여도는 괜찮.
Oh, that's like a match, right? Starting a fire.
Set myself on fire.
You know, when I hear songs like this, I feel very blessed that I'm living in this specific time, and that in general, the music, such thing as music exists, and that I'm able to listen to it. Anyways, right. So for this one, I loved it absolutely. The instrumental is really interesting. I don't think I've heard, so this is what I wanted to tell you after just the first listen. I don't think I've heard this type of instrumental used for a Taeyeon song. It's more like, you know, usually it's a little more acoustic, maybe with an acoustic guitar or something like that. This is, this was really awesome to hear this kind of hyper poppy, cyberpunky type of scratchy instrumental with her voice. Great combination. The way she was singing, and of course the melodies, the most important thing for me in music, essentially. So that's the melodies of the instrumental and the voice, so what melody the singer is singing. And it was just spectacularly beautiful in this one. It's short, it's on the shorter side. It doesn't really feel like it though. Like it to right. Just so you know, this one might be a little shorter. Anyway. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep listening to this one. Yeah, I just loved it. I think I've said about all the details that I noticed and that caught my attention. I said it during my first part of the listening, and now this is the final opinion. Yeah, something like this. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know how you feel about this one, and catch you guys in the next one. As always, take care, keep listening to great music, and love. And hey everybody, welcome back to the brand new honest reaction video. Today we're gonna continue listening to the album Toddler, today by Taeyeon, of course. So you said that it's better for me to listen to all the songs like one after another, and then maybe if I want to post them with some time in between, post them like that. I think ideally that would be the best way, but at the same time there are certain videos that I just have to film and I can't fit a streak of Taeyeon videos. So I still, you know what I'm gonna do? So since we're in the very beginning of the album, I still remember all the songs and how they sound. The previous one was Set Myself on Fire, and it's really, really fresh in my head right now because I listen to it very often now. So, and as we go, as I maybe feel like I'm losing the feel of the progression of the album, I'm just gonna, before I record the reaction, I'm gonna listen to those songs, you know, just on my own, and then record the video so I feel the progression. So yeah, with this said, let's begin now, and let's begin with Toddler.
산타를 믿지 않게 된 순간부터 시간이 빨리 흐르게 된 걸까. 까맣게 잊고 지는 내 친구들이 내 기억 속보다 더 작아진 느낌.
That little guitar addition is pretty cool.
까맣게 잊고 지는 내 친구들이 내 기억 속보다 더 작아진 느낌.
So far the bass line is pretty retro sounding.
어제와 똑같은 오늘이라 슬슬 지겨워져 설렘은 없는 걸 망가진 인형의 말을 걸어 날 잊은 듯 답이 없어. 동화 속의 여왕처럼 넌 어른인데 그게 다인 걸. 모든 동화처럼 해피엔딩들만 있다고 믿었던 아이처럼 아직 꿈꿔. 아이처럼 아직 꿈꿔.
아이. 어른아이. 아이. Wait, that means a child, right? 어른아이. Okay. So here.
아이 꿈꿔처럼 아직 꿈꿔.
I like this little pause in the instrumental. How it pauses and it's just her voice and then poof, it comes back.
아직 꿈꿔. 아이처럼 아직 꿈꿔. 호기심은 금세 꺼져버리지. 알고 싶지 않은 얘기들이 넘쳐 흘러서 다들 피터팬이 되기를 원해. 예정은 그랬지 또 지원해. 예정은 그랬지
Did you catch that? Ooh, that slide right there.
되기를 원해. 예정은 그랬지 또 지겨운 소리. 솔직해지기가 어려워서 뭐든 숨기고 봐. 당연한 것처럼 상처를 받는 게 바보 같아. 혼자만의 비밀이 돼. 동화 속의 여왕처럼 넌 어른인데 그게 다인 걸. 모든 동화처럼 해피엔딩들만 있다고 믿었던 아이처럼 아직 꿈꿔. 그대로 시간이 두고 가. 악몽은 오늘도 찾아와. 뒤를
So in this part,
꿈꿔.
just like in Set Myself on Fire, in a lot of places, I like this constant bass pressure. Let's call it that, like a constant bass right here.
아이처럼 아직 꿈꿔. 그대로 시간이 두고 가.
Like it's still playing the melody, but it's constant. It's not fading out.
악몽은 오늘도
Really fills out the instrumental.
내 속의 여왕처럼 난 어른인데 그게 다인걸 모든 동화처럼 비행기들만 있다고 믿었던 것만큼은 아직 나도 똑같은걸 그날이 내가 남아있어 모든 동화처럼 비행기들만 있다고 믿었던 아이처럼 아직 꿈꿔
Nice heart.
아직 꿈꿔
Okay. Right. So let's get to the lyrics for it, see what it's about. All right. So here we go with the lyrics. I just saw the first comment under this video, and I have to talk about it. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go on a little tangent, but the comment says, "Only people with taste think this is the best song on Taeyeon's new album," and I don't get like what is taste in music. What is taste and what is not taste? What is having taste and what is not having taste? Music is inherently a subjective thing because the only way to enjoy music is through our brains, through our minds, which are individual for every person. Like other, let's say, animals, right? I think they can't enjoy music, or it seems like they can't. So it's like inherently a human experience, and plus inherently a very subjective experience, because there's always going to be a person who doesn't like a specific song which is liked by everyone else, and vice versa. So it's just the word taste, I don't see how it applies to music. Like again, let me know what you think about it, okay? Maybe you can give me a very clear definition of what it means to have taste in music, and what it means to not have taste. Yeah, just curious to hear what you guys think. Okay, anyways, let's go. So let me know how you well, I was about to say how you interpret this one, but the message is pretty clear, I think. So although I'm kind of struggling to put it into words right now, so I think she is talking about how becoming like when we're young, we think, oh, when I get older, it'll be so cool, I'll be able to do all these things, I'll be this and I'll be that, and like we're really looking forward to becoming older, especially when we're really young. And then when it happens, it's like, well, yeah, I mean, there are a few benefits, but overall, the life, it doesn't feel the same way as when you were a kid. So I think that's essentially what she's singing about here. So a few lines kind of confused me a little bit. Maybe like some of the metaphors. When I turn around, that's the real me. That's an interesting line. Then maybe I'm still the same when it comes to my dreams. That child is left behind like all fairy tales. So you see like a little contradiction. She's still the same, so maybe like a child, but then the child is left behind like all fairy tales. So yeah, I got the general direction, but maybe if you guys want, you could help me understand the details of this one. So that's about the lyrics. Now musically, for me personally, subjectively, this one didn't really work. I definitely didn't mind it, I didn't dislike it, and I liked a few things here and there. I talked about them, I mentioned them, but they were definitely not enough to make the whole song for me. So maybe it's the retro feel, although again, it wasn't really bothering me that much. It's just, yeah, like everything combined wasn't really my thing. maybe eventually I'm going to enjoy it later. But for now, yeah, didn't really feel the connection to this one. Yeah, so this is gonna be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and see you all in the next video. As always, take care, keep listening to great music, and love.